Now let us see how I can take a pointer to an array. I'll declare an array of size 5, and to this I will assign some values, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have taken 5 values. Then I will take a pointer p and I will make it point on A, capital A. A, that is address of A, base address of A is given to P. Now I will say cout star P. Let us see what the output I get. See, P is pointing on the first location of an array, that is data present there is 2. So when I say star P, I should get the value 2. Here I got the value 2, so 2 is printed. Then if I use pointer arithmetic and say P++, and again if I say cout star P and NL, here also I will write NL. Let us see what I get. Yeah, I got first as 2, then second value as 4. See, P was initially pointing on 2, then P++ has moved this P on the next element, that is 4. So when I dereference, I am getting the value 4. So this P++ will increment the pointer and make it point on next data element. Now similarly, after this I will say P minus minus. See, I am using pointer arithmetic, and while using pointer arithmetic you don't have to write star for the pointer. Then here I will say cout dereference P and also NL. Let us see what the output I get. I have taken a pointer to first location and I have printed the data, moved the pointer to next location, printed the data, moved the pointer to previous location and again printf the data. So I am getting the values as 2, 4, 2. So first P was on 2, then it went on 4, then again it came back on 2. So P++ and P minus minus works like this. Now let us see more pointer arithmetic here. I will say cout P and NL. I will say cout P plus 2 and NL. Let us see what I get. Yeah, when P is pointing on the first location, when I print, I am getting the first beginning address of this A. And A is of type integer. So when I say P plus 2, I should get the address of 6, that is 2 elements away. So as this is a integer and it is taking 4 bytes in my compiler, so for 2 elements it will be 8 bytes. So you can see that the address is 28. So the first integer address was last 2 digits 20, and here it is 28. I will dereference this one. I will write star in front of this one, star. Then let us see what happens. So here I am getting data at the first location as well as the second location, that is P plus 2. Now I will write down the code for displaying all the elements of an array using a for loop, that is counter control for loop. I will say for I assign 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. Then here I will say cout A of I and also NL. Let us run and see. It should display all the elements in an array. Yes, I got all the elements, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now let me make some modifications in the code. Instead of writing A of I, can I write I of A? Yes, it's working. I am getting the same result. So instead of this, can I say star in brackets A plus I? Yeah, again it's working. I can use this syntax also. If I don't write star in the beginning, then I should get addresses. Star will give the data and this should give addresses. So it will give addresses of all the locations of an array. See, The first location was last two digits 20, then 24, then 28, then 2C because it's hexadecimal, then 30. So this is an hexadecimal form, so 4 bytes each. So I am getting the addresses of all. Instead of A, can I use P here? I am changing it to P here, P plus I. Let us see what happens. Still I am getting the same thing. So can I write star in front of this P plus I? What happens now? So P should act just like the name of an array A. Yes, it is working. So it means that instead of using array name, in place of array name, I can also use the pointer name just like array name. Let us run. I have written it as P of I. Instead of writing A of I, I am writing P of I. Yeah, it's working. It is displaying all the elements. Now I will make some more modification here. I will say star P. So I will be printing P. Then after this, I will say P plus plus. So P will be moving to the next element. I got the result. But outside this, if I say cout P and L, and also in the beginning, I will say cout P and L. So what I am doing here is, in the beginning I am displaying the address that is there in P, then I am writing this loop where pointer P is incrementing and also displaying all the elements in an array. Then after that again I am printing the address of P. Let us see what are the addresses I get. See, first time I got the last two digits of an address as 20. Now the last two digits of a number address are 34. So it means pointer is not on the same place. Pointer has moved to the location outside the array, that is after the last index, because every time pointer P was moving forward. Using the code for displaying, we have seen some pointer arithmetic. So next one more operation. Now next one more pointer arithmetic operation we will see. I have taken P pointing on A. I will take one more pointer, that is Q, and that I will make it a point on A of 4. Now let us see what happens if I say cout Q minus P. So I am printing this difference between two pointers. P is pointing on the first element and Q is pointing on the fourth element in an array. So this is the fourth index. So the difference should be 4. Let us see what happens. Yeah, I got the difference as 4, showing that they are 4 elements away from each other. So instead of Q minus P, I will write P minus Q, and let us run and see what is the result. So it's minus 4. It means that the second pointer is far away and the first pointer is in the beginning. That is, in front we have first pointer, and the rear we have the second pointer. So that's why we are getting the value as negative. So we can also know which pointer is first and which pointer is next, along with the number of elements. 4 gives the number of elements and minus gives which pointer comes first. So this is some sample code I have shown you for pointer arithmetic and the pointer to an array.